Hello everybody, I'm back again and with another reaction video with this one being 5 biggest confessions of Area 51 employees by Top 5's Finest. The link to the video will be in the description box down below, so without further ado, let's start the reaction video. Here we go.
Do you believe that aliens exist? It's been a controversial topic since the dawn of history. There have been some discoveries and experiments to reach a conclusion, and the results are not always accurate or reliable. However, some people strongly believe in the existence of aliens, and they saw them with their naked eyes. Is it possible? Yes, it is. Now we are presenting to you 5 biggest confessions of Area 51 employees. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day.
Luckily, I'm already subscribed, so I don't need to worry.
With that being said, let's begin. Number 5. CIA agent in shock deathbed confession on Area 51. Brace yourselves for what you're about to hear and watch, for this respectable man is not making up a story for propaganda or for the sake of fame.
Yeah, I would admit that is. I think that's a really good time to actually say that aliens are real, because like when you're on your deathbed, because since you're gonna die anyway, you may as well die knowing you told people that you had an encounter with aliens. So that's probably a really good time.
A 77-year-old unnamed former CIA employee and military officer confessed in an interview with UFO author Richard Dolan that he had seen extraterrestrials and an alien spacecraft in the baffling Area 51 U.S. Air Force Base. Here's how it all started. The former employee was sent on research missions in the Area 51 after a warning of an alien invasion was made by President Dwight Eisenhower. The old man said that one of the most shocking incidents was when he saw a big number of UFOs that were recovered by the U.S. military. For example, there was a flying saucer that landed in 1947 at Roswell, New Mexico. He saw it.
Yeah, I think everyone's heard of that.
Smashed, and every alien that was in there, apart from a couple, died. He said that he was taken to the so-called S4 facility southwest Area 51, and there he saw, quote, live extraterrestrials. He added that the alien he saw was gray, and it looked like someone from East Asia, but it was not a human being. It had different skin, shape, and size.
Oh, that's a still image from
that it had a big brain,
an alien autopsy video.
Small nose and ears that looked like holes. What's more interesting is that he informed President Eisenhower about what he saw, and he looked anxious but requested to keep the matter a secret. The man revealed that he worked in the U.S. Army before becoming a CIA agent, and he also proclaimed that the U.S. Air Force Project Blue Book was a fraud. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, Area 51 is like a magnet that attracts aliens, I assume. Many other alien crafts were discovered there, so it seems like there's an alien conspiracy against that place. The former employee was not the only one who saw aliens. Other employees confessed seeing aliens as well. This should make us ask many questions and do further research, although many mysteries remain unrevealed and much information remains secretive. Number 4. Cattle mutilation.
Seriously, cattle mutilations?
Was interviewed to reveal some secrets about Area 51. Of course, his voice was disguised and he did...
Dude, everyone said about that whole cattle mutilation. That's probably one of the most common things people would sometimes hear about when it comes to seeing UFOs and whatnot.
Didn't appear in the video.
Once again, those cattle all pick up railway should stop at the signs. Our apologies for the delay.
Why? Well, it's a matter of high secrecy for people who work there. It's a military area that has many issues that are confidential and very sensitive. However, the employees who worked there at some point had the urge to let out what they kept hiding. They wanted to get rid of a burden that they'd been carrying in their chests for so long. This could signify that
I'm not
there
gonna
were
lie, that
many
probably would
important
be a hard
details that
secret to
people
keep.
had to know about, which made those employees speak those things up to the public, yet in complete disguise. You never know what could befall them if they were recognized. Surely they would have brought a lot of trouble to themselves. This employee wanted to bring up the secret behind the cattle mutilation near Area 51. He said that mostly UFO buffs attribute those cattle mutilations to aliens. But this didn't make sense at all, according to the employee. Others attributed it to satanic cults, and others attributed it to predators. Common predators like coyotes were certainly responsible for some mutilations. That's correct, but they were not the only
Yeah, I can
ones.
see that
Area 51
being the
has
case.
detected that it caused some of those cattle mutilations as well. What was their purpose? It was basically testing for radioactive contamination in the cattle from the nuclear and atomic weapons. He added that you would find many missing organs in the cattle and some wounds from using lasers. He was sure that the military had all of these types of weapons. Some other witnesses also saw some black helicopters flying around that area where the mutilated cattle were found. The scariest part was that they put the cattle in the helicopters and applied their tests there, then dropped them back on the ground. This is why many cattle's bones were found broken or fractured. The reason why he believed that the military did not have their own cattle to apply tests on was the fact that they didn't want to raise suspicion against them and the test results would be more accurate if applied on random cattle. The saddest part is that the responsibility of mutilating most of the cattle had resulted in the growth of the cancer rate. Number 3. No alien.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have to blur that out or something with the with like some of the cows being mutilated like that. Yeah, hopefully I don't get into any trouble for that.
In Area 51? Another employee made a confession about his service in Area 51. He still refused to tell his name or appear. He referred to the fact that he served in one of the armed forces
Yeah, I haven't
before
been getting
becoming
much
an
sleep.
employee in Area 51. He was so proud to
In
get
case
this
anyone's going to ask in
opportunity,
the comment
although he
section.
admitted that his tasks were not a big deal at all, but being part of that military community, it was an honor and a privilege to him. However, after serving for some years and hearing many rumors about where he worked, he had the urge to reveal the truth to people. He believed that he was a patriotic person who had a huge sense of responsibility towards his country, and he would not mind sacrificing his life for its prosperity. He corrected himself and said he wasn't really an employee in Area 51, but he worked for the governmental entity that was inside. Still, he regarded himself as an official worker there. At least, he got to see the reality with his eyes while working there. He said that he would tell some plot twists that would shock everyone and leave all the ufologists speechless. He confessed not seeing even one alien in Area 51, whose military workers propagated the existence of many extraterrestrials there. Say, what? So, who are we supposed to believe now? He also added that instead of aliens, he saw black ops sharing hoaxes and making up fake news. This is because they wanted to distract people from their projects and operations. In other words, they were just using a strategy to divert attention from them. The man did not continue his confession and said that he
Okay.
gave some very secretive
That's just
information
weird.
which might cause his death. So isn't it mind-blowing to listen to someone
Why
deny
would
any
you go
alien
public with it
visitations of
then?
the Earth while others emphasize their presence? Number 2. An ex-soldier makes a big confession. Until now, no employee...
Hold on. Why, if you're worried about about losing your life, why on earth would you go and freaking uh, give a confession? That's just weird. God damn it.
revealed their names. This one here's a brave one. Bill Brooks served in the Army in 1968. He's now 66 years old, and he's about to break to you some puzzling news that would be way beyond your imagination. He confessed that he witnessed a mass abduction and was subjected to some mind control experimentations. He claimed that one day he was threatened by an agent who held a gun to follow him into a light in the base. He described the man as dressed in black with chiseled blonde hair, who probably was American, wearing a little blue patch on his right sleeve. Brooks said that the last thing he remembered before losing his senses was the agent's order for him to go into the light. When he got back to his consciousness, some military agents warned him from saying anything that he saw, and they made him sign a non-disclosure agreement. What's more, Brooks was subjected for several mind control experiments in secrecy by Horton Down, a government military science base. Brooks continued that he was given mysterious things to swallow, which was LSD. He then had to go through several experiments, which included a black spiral.
No. Does top five's finest have to play this one? That looks really trippy. That messes with my eyes, like watching this type of thing, because that's one of those optical illusion things that kind of drives me bonkers.
Moving on a white wall. In the meantime, agents around him were shouting at him. Well, can we claim him credible since he worked in the army? Okay, here's another story he confessed, but that one is imaginary to a great extent because it was something he witnessed when he was 10 years old. He said that he saw a family of aliens which were tall and took him to their spaceship. The aliens asked him if he wanted to save the world. Wow. Then there's another strange story that he said after leaving the army. He saw a cow getting abducted by aliens right before he saw...
Seriously? You saw a fucking cow getting abducted by aliens? Seriously? Yeah. Have you been taking LSD again?
Saw himself in his...
Don't do drugs, kids. It's gonna mess up your brain. Literally.
Truck lifted into the spacecraft. Brooks went through a lot of strange stuff that he didn't remember at all until he had a memory download when he was 44 years old. So, I personally cannot tell how far these stories are honest and true. What do you think? Number 1.
I think a lot of these stories are probably just made up.
Confession on a radio phone call. Okay, this is perhaps the last truthful confession that'll leave you anxious, concerned, and suspicious. In 1997, Art Bell, a host in a radio talk show...
Oh wait, I think I know what. I think I know what.
...employee in Area 51.
I think I know what this one might be.
Details about the government, aliens, and the population,
is it the one where the guy went frantic on the phone?
This makes us question, why did they cut off the call? Who was responsible for this? Did this man get into trouble? Apparently, he must have had some information that was too critical that it pushed him to reveal the truth to the public. He started off the call saying he didn't have enough time at all to go on talking, and he was breathing heavily as if he was sure that this call would bring him a lot of trouble. His voice was quivering.
Yeah, I know which one it's on about. Yeah, I remember hearing that audio clip in one of Shane Dawson's conspiracy theory videos involving aliens. Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah, that was just kind of chilling a bit.
And he sobbed a lot while talking. He mentioned that the aliens that Area 51 revealed were extra-dimensional beings. He clarified, saying that they invaded some military establishments like the Area 51 in specific. He said that the disaster was the fact that the government knew about it. The terrifying part would be those things invading other safe places and start moving the population. The man cried that they had not done anything yet, but they plan on wiping out major population centers, so it would be easier to control the remaining few. The call was knocked off suddenly. After a couple of minutes, the host came back saying he wasn't sure what was going on, and they tried to fix the problem, but then he normally just continued his talk show and had some other call from a caller thinking it was crazy what he had just lit.
Yeah, I remember that. I think that guy called back in a later. I remember also hearing that the guy had then called back at a later time and date about saying how he was just making it up or something like that, or some nonsense like that. I don't know. It's a while back since I last saw it.
Listen to. Do you think that aliens shut him up? How do you think that man knew all of those secrets? Is it possible?
Okay, so that was just bonkers. Yeah. I think most of those are probably just made up, to be honest, if you ask me. And I think like that last one with the guy calling Art Bell, getting all thanked like that. I think that one probably might have more than likely been made up or something like that. Probably just wants to get like his 5 minutes of fame because if he really did wanna feel more about stuff like that, then why didn't he go on further and say more nutty things? If that were true. Anyway, if you want to watch the original film in its entirety, the link to this video on Top 5's Finest channel will be in the description box down below. And yeah, let me know what other films you want to see me react to. Would you not be okay with me seeing me react to some more countdown films like this one, or would any of you like to see me react to any gameplay films that other people have done? Hey, if you got any films that you've uploaded that you might want to see me react to, then yeah, just let me know. Plus, also, what other sort of films would you like to see? Would you like to see me continue having a go at that Emily Wants to Play game, or any other videos? By some chance. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, leave a comment, a like, and whatnot. And until next time, goodbye for now.